everybody, I'm Clockwork Heart, or Nikki from J2NA Games, and this is my gastric sleeve surgery channel journey video thing. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I greatly appreciate it that you're here with me. So today is my 7-week, well, today's video is about my 7-week post-op update. It is Friday morning at like 1 a.m. because we all know I don't record videos at a normal hour. So Wednesday was 7 weeks, and things are going really well. On Wednesday, I weighed 221.2. So that is down another 3 pounds from the last time I was able to weigh myself, which was not my 6-week update, but, well, from the day I left. It's 3 weeks down. 3 pounds down, sorry. So about 8 days. It was about 8 days between weighing myself, so I lost about 3 pounds in 8 days. So that's great. I'm really happy with that. I did do a lot of walking when we were in Vegas, so that probably had some contributed to it. Probably not any more walking than I do here, though. I don't know, it's really hard to say. But yeah, so I was in Vegas for a week with my friend and my husband. He was there for DEF CON and I was just hanging out with my friend. And during that time, despite going out to eat a lot and snacking probably more than I should have, I still lost 3 pounds, so that's really exciting. I discovered, even though I know I'm not supposed to, and I will never be a model gastric sleeve patient, I can eat popcorn again. Now, that being said, I ate very little, probably 1/4 of a cup over the entire Suicide Squad movie. I would eat like 2 pieces and then I would wait and make sure things settled correctly, and then I would eat 2 or 3 more pieces and make sure things settled. So I really ate very little, but popcorn is my absolute favorite food, snack-wise, and it has just been absolute torture to not be able to have popcorn. So while I'm not going to eat it regularly, or even again until the next time we go to the movies, I told myself I'm not going to eat it at home at all until I'm cleared for eating whatever I want, but I'll probably have a little bit at movies when we go, within that 4th cup range. I'm even planning to take like a small bowl that I can measure a 4th out in so I can control how much I'm eating, because I don't want to take any chances, you know? But yes, I can eat popcorn again, and it is like the greatest thing in the world. So happy. And so far, food-wise, I haven't really had much problems within my limitations. I'm sticking to moist foods and things like that. Camera just flashed all awkward. Anyway, I'm sticking to moist foods like I'm supposed to, making sure they have sauce or they're cooked very rarely, moistly. The only thing I have a hard time with, which isn't super surprising because it's not really a moist food, is hard-boiled eggs. I had a hard-boiled egg as a snack tonight, and oh, it hurt. Like, it just felt like things lodged in there. And that's really the first time I've encountered that, but I really haven't had a hard-boiled egg, like a whole one, until tonight. I've had some bites of a hard-boiled egg, but not a whole one. So yeah, I've learned I can eat them like when we go and get ramen. I can eat them in the broth without problems. I think I can probably eat them with like soy sauce and stuff on them, but just plain with salt, nope, that is too dry. Absolutely too dry. So learned that tonight. It wasn't too bad. It went away within a couple of minutes, but gotta steer clear of hard-boiled eggs for a little while longer, or at least, you know, next time I try it, try a little slower maybe? I don't know. I have a really hard time eating slow. It doesn't work for me. I'm done. What about you guys? Are you able to eat the 30-minute meal that they recommend? Because I can't. The most I can get is 20, unless I'm like legitimately eat a bite, go off and wander off and do something else. I cannot draw a meal out that long. Do you guys have any tips? How do you draw your meals out? Are you able to just sit there, take a bite, wait, take a bite? Because I can't do that. The fact that I've drawn my meals out to 15-20 minutes is amazing. I used to be able to sit down and eat dinner in 5 minutes. That's what you get when you grow up with a grandpa who's like, got that military eating thing down where he's like, eat and leave, you know, he rushes you when you're not done. But that's the past. So, other than hard-boiled eggs, everything I've eaten has set very well with me. No issues. My water intake has not been great like, I'm not feeling the effects of it. I'm not even seeing the effects of it. Everything looks clear still when it comes out, you know. My lips are getting steadily more chapped as I suck more at getting in my water, fail at it. In Vegas, we were just out and doing so much. I just didn't think about it, you know. And when I did, I would try and drink as much as I could, but we can't chug water anymore, and that's how I used to get in enough water. I would chug it. But when I'm at work and just sitting around the house working on the computer, I still struggle, even though it's right there in front of me. I just don't even look up to take a sip because I'm so engrossed in my work. So I am still struggling with that and still doing my best to get better at it. So fingers crossed, I will figure that out. The whole flavor infuser bottle, while it's a great bottle and flavor infused water, when I do make it, I do drink more of it. I'm lazy and I don't make it. We even have fruit frozen in ice cubes in the freezer. They come in bursts. Alright. Sorry. And I'm still too lazy to make it, so I gotta get better about that too. Less laziness. But I'm trying. I am working my hardest at getting in water, and thankfully it hasn't negatively affected me yet. So, gotta do my best so that it does not negatively affect me. I'm still doing really well walking. Prior to surgery, prior to weight loss, I couldn't walk very far at all, and now, I can walk 3, 4, 5 miles in a day, which I couldn't even walk half a mile before. So it's really great, and I love being able to do that. I get less tired at work. I do find that I still can't stand in one place for a long time without foot pain. That's been a problem for me for a long time, since I put on a bunch of weight right out of high school. And I'm hoping it gets better with weight loss. It really hasn't yet. I haven't seen any real improvement in it. Standing is still something I can't do. So I'm hoping that gets better. Do you guys have any experience with that? If you do, and it did or didn't get better, can you let me know in the comments below? I would really appreciate the input on what I might be able to expect in the future. And so, one thing I wanted to talk about is I was really worried about going to buffets after surgery. One, because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to control myself, and two, because it seems like a waste of money, and I still think it is. If you're still only eating tiny, tiny portions, I still think a buffet is a waste of money. We went to the Feast Buffet at the Sunset Station Casino in Vegas, but my roommate, or she used to be my roommate, my friend had a coupon for buy one, get one free. So she and John bought their buffets, and I was the free one. So, it wasn't a waste of money in that case. Shadows catching my attention. But, sorry, my nose is still running. I ate 3 plates of food over probably 45 minutes to an hour. But my plates, and I'll show you a picture over here of my first plate of food. My first plate of food was a single meatball with some marinara, some zucchini, and some green beans with a little bit of chicken mixed in. But they're like this big. The plates were like this big because I made sure I got dessert plates because I was not gonna get a big plate. I knew I would not let myself do that because I was 6 weeks out, but knowing me, I would be like, oh, time to pop the pouch, So I ate my one meatball, and I ate my zucchini, and I ate my green beans and chicken, and it was good. And I wasn't full after that. I could tell I could hold a little more. But I digested for a while, and I got up, and I got another plate. I got a little bit of refried beans, I got some baked beans, and I got a small piece of fish. I ate the refried beans, which was like a portion like that big. And the fish was also about that big. I only ate half of that. I didn't eat the baked beans. They were like really thick-skinned beans, and that was not good for me. I could tell that my tummy wasn't gonna like it. So really, I was pretty full after that. And we played Pokemon Go for a little while because there was a gym, and we were building it up so we could put more Pokemon in it. And then I got up and I got a slice of turkey. it was a pretty big slice of turkey. It took up the entire tiny plate. And I ate that for like 30 minutes. I just cut it into small pieces and ate it. And my reasoning excuse was, you know, this buffet trip was 2 meals. I hadn't had breakfast that day. This was breakfast and lunch. We weren't going to eat again until like 10 o'clock at night. So, excuse me, I gotta make my dog stop licking. She's just licking the bed. That's just what she does when she's nervous or bored. Anyway, so over the course of the 45 minutes, by the time I finished it, I was really full and uncomfortably so. But it passed really quickly. Again, we sat for a little while longer and played a little more Pokemon Go, and then I got up and got several desserts with for us to all share. Nobody shared with me, but I had one bite of my whipped cream with chocolate syrup, and I had one bite of a lemon and like berry sort of custard almost. It was like a strange pudding custard jello thing. But it wasn't sugar-free, so I didn't eat a lot of it. And then I got a small piece of sugar-free cheesecake, which I actually managed to eat that whole thing. And we still left the buffet without me feeling uncomfortably full. So there was just that brief moment of time where I think I finished my turkey too fast because I was starting to feel bad that everybody was waiting on me to finish up. So while buffets do work, at least for me, after surgery, I still don't think they're worth the money. Had we not had the buy one get one free, we would not have been going, because I didn't eat. If you were to put my food on a normal size plate, I didn't even eat a whole plate of food. So that's just my thoughts on the matter. It was fun though. I liked sitting there and eating very slowly and playing Pokemon Go with my friends. So it was nice that I could go and be included, but you know, it's not worth it if you're paying full price, in my opinion. If you have the money for it and you don't mind, good for you. Make healthy choices. Don't eat a whole piece of cheesecake. Well, it was like that big, but still, I probably shouldn't have eaten the whole thing. I'm aware of that. Now that we're back, I'm still back at work. Work is a lot of walking. I'm able to do a lot more at work than I used to be able to. I still can't squat or get up and down off the floor, but I'm sure I'll get there. Work ends with a lot more bruises. I don't know if you can see, probably not, but I ran into a door frame today. I have a nice, I don't think it's actually bruised yet, it's just a scrape right now, but yeah, I ran into a door frame just because I was hurrying and not really looking where I was going. My hand, my tattoo, which I'll talk about in a minute, took a beating today, which sucks because it really shouldn't take a beating yet, because it's a week, not even quite a week old as of right now. It'll be a week old Friday afternoon. So it took quite a beating today, and it will probably eventually need to be touched up because of the beating it took. Just, you know, dogs kicking and scratching and things like that. So washing it multiple times because there's dog hair all over it, stuck in the lotion I have to put on it, things like that. So if you're seeing lots of bruises on my arms, hands, anywhere in videos, and you're worried about me, it is just because I work with animals and they like to thrash and kick. But I do find I'm very tired after work some days, and to be fair, I think it's because I don't sleep well at night. That's not true. When I sleep well, but I stay up super late. Like I gotta go to work tomorrow, and it's like probably 1:30 or so, and I'm sitting here recording videos, so you know, I don't make the best sleep time choices, and I'm never going to. I've never been good at deciding when to go to bed and actually going to bed then. I'll go to bed at like, knowing I have to get up at like 6:15, I'll go to bed at like 1:30. It is what it is, and it's been how I've always done it. It's kind of why I quit this job in the first place, but then they needed me to come back, and so here I am again, not sleeping the way I should. The only time I ever get enough sleep is if I don't have to get up at a certain time in the morning. But I just take a nap on the sofa for a little while, and I usually feel better. That's why I'm wide awake right now. But it does throw off the whole sleep schedule when I should really be getting on a normal sleep schedule. that doesn't really have anything to do with this, I guess, with the gastric sleeve surgery. It doesn't seem to affect my tiredness, but it does still kind of suck. Even though I'm working more, I'm still trying to keep up with cooking, healthy meals and everything, and John helps, and Andrea helps. So we pretty much cook a healthy dinner every night. We have eliminated carbs for John and Andrea 5 or 6 out of the 7 nights in a week. They're trying to be healthier too and support me in my eating habits, so things are going really well. We like substitute lettuce for bread and cauliflower for potatoes and rice and things like that. They get their one unhealthy meal a week. This week was Sloppy Joes and mac and cheese, and next week is hot spicy sausages with french fries. So I don't really think it's fair to them to force all of the rules I have to follow on them, and I appreciate it enough as it is that they're trying their best to stick to what I can and can't have. So I think it's really working out so far. We haven't done very much of it, so we'll see how it goes, but so far I think it's working really well, and they seem to be happy with it, and I'm happy with it because, you know, I don't have to feel like a weirdo eating the different things. I have noticed lately my stomach growls, and it wasn't doing that until recently, and I don't know if it's head hunger making my stomach growl. I don't know anything about how head hunger works really versus stomach hunger. I try to drink water or have a protein shake when it's growling, unless it's actually close to when I know I should be eating a meal. But like, I legitimately don't know if it's growling because I'm hungry or if it's some other thing. So if you guys have ever had that experience and you have any information, please let me know down below, because I don't go back to the doctor until September 20 something, and I don't feel like calling and asking a silly question like, why is my stomach growling, when you guys might be able to offer some insight for me. But like I said, it's not painful, it's not causing a problem. I'll just have water, a protein shake, or a meal depending on what time it is and where it falls into my cycle, and that typically helps. So it's not an issue, it's just interesting, an interesting thing that has arisen. So I'm going to do my turnaround for you. After I finish recording this video, I'll be getting up to do it. But for the sake of editing, I'm going to cut it in right now, and I will be back after my turnaround. So I'm going to do my quick turnaround for you. It's going to be very quick because my camera is trying to die. I think I'm wearing the same clothes, but I don't really know. But here, I will do my quick turnaround for you. Turn my light up a little bit. Sorry if I wash out my entire body. Anyway, so here is me from the front. Hopefully I look different. Here is me from the side. I think my butt has gotten smaller. That would be great. Here is me from the back. Try to keep an eye on my camera, make sure it's not dying. And here is me from the other side. So hopefully things are going well. Here are my scars, as best as I can show you. I'm actually very proud of them. I like them a lot. And this one under here, I think this one's my favorite because it indents a little bit, which I think is unique. But anyway, that is my turnaround, and now quickly back to past Nikki, technically past Nikki. Oh, wait, I forgot. Over here, measurements. Now back to past Nikki. Okay, so hopefully when I showed you my measurements off to the side of the screen, they were lower. Fingers crossed. We'll know when I actually take them because I haven't done that yet. And hopefully when I watch my turnaround, I will look much different than the last time I did one. Again, fingers crossed, who knows. I'm probably going to have to put my hair up for that, or my wig. This is a wig. Put my wig up for that so that you can actually see more than just a cascade of hair. But my clothes are fitting much looser, much. Like my scrubs for work are just like falling off of me most of the time. But I don't really want to borrow the scrubs from work because who knows how many people have worn them, and also they are not as cute as my regular scrubs. Thankfully I have a second pair that have always been a little, okay, I say a little. They have always been pretty much unwearable on me, but I would sometimes squeeze into them anyway when my other pair was dirty. So I can wear those, and they look really good on me right now, and they fit really well. So, cat doing something. So that's good. But I can tell I will be having to borrow scrubs from work very soon. Another 15-20 pounds, and what I have is not gonna cut it. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but I don't want to borrow the scrubs. They're not as cute as mine. But I guess maybe I'll be giving away some clothes soon, if you guys are interested in that at all, because I can tell that my clothes are fitting much differently. For example, I will post a picture of John and I. I'll probably be covering my face right now. John and I at the Bellagio atrium exhibit. I'm wearing one of my favorite red shirts, and then on the other side is a selfie of me when we were in Virginia, which was right before my surgery. And I'm wearing the same shirt, so you can see how much I've lost. So I'll put labels at the top. You're probably looking at them right now. Who knows? Editing Nikki will take care of all of that. But yeah, I saw the picture of me in the atrium, just glancing through some pictures Jackie had taken for us, and I was caught off guard by how drastically different I looked in that shirt. So I will put that up. Probably already did that, so that you can see the difference and see if it's just my imagination or if there is really a drastic difference. Hi, sorry, this is cut in randomly. I forgot to show you my tattoo, even though I promised I was going to talk about it and show it, and I don't think it's focusing on my face, but I apologize. My cat. I got it done at Hot Rod Tattoos here in Phoenix. That's where I got my supernatural tattoo. I got it done at West Coast Tattoo in Las Vegas. I'll put a link to their website down below, but as you can see, it's just some candy corns. It's trying to focus on my face. It may not focus on my hand, but you can kind of get the idea. It's candy corns. I'll post a picture as well after this. They did a really great job. I had a lot of fun getting my tattoo, and if you watch the vlog I'm gonna post, there's some pictures of me getting my tattoo in there as well. So, sorry for this random cut in. Anyway, back to whatever Nikki's talking about. But I guess that is it for this week's update. You want to see my fat cat? Hang on. Oh, this is my monster. Say hi, Cry. He's a big boy. He's trying to lose weight with me. That was pointless, but I wanted you to see my fat cat. Anyway, he's gonna bump the tripod now. His name is Cry. He's named after Christoph Sandpape from Cry Plays Hotful Boyfriend. That's Cryotic on YouTube if you've never watched him. His playthrough of Hotful Boyfriend was really good. But we named our cat after that, so I'm a nerd. Don't know if you noticed. But yeah, that is it for this week. Thank you so much for watching and taking time out of your day to be here with me. I really appreciate it. And he is going to lick a bag, and I will see you guys in the next episode of whatever I make. Bye!